The News 4 Jax investigators have obtained this dramatic chase video, part of the evidence in a murder case against two St. Johns County teens. They're charged in the shooting death of this store clerk, Malav Desai.
That video from a sheriff's office helicopter is just some of the discovery material, along with interrogation recordings and pages of documents that we've received from prosecutors.
15-year-old Sergio Morgan Weideman and 16-year-old Andre Robinson are both being tried as adults. They were indicted in the killing of 29-year-old Malav Desai, who was shot and killed back in May at the St. Augustine convenience store clerk where he worked. News 4 Jax investigator Tarek Miner has been going through the evidence in the case and has learned what police believe was the motive for the murder. Tarek?
Tom, according to investigative reports, the 15-year-old accused gunman killed the store clerk for cash money that he wanted to use to start a new life with his teenage girlfriend. We've also learned from eyewitnesses inside the store that the clerk was shot within the first few seconds of the robbery, which then led to a high-speed chase.
How far are we from Clay? We're like right at Clay's border.
A St. Johns County helicopter trails teenage murder suspect Sergio Morgan Weideman and his 16-year-old accomplice Andre Robinson, who's behind the wheel. They're driving in a stolen SUV from Daytona Beach just days earlier, with multiple agencies now hot on their trail.
Air One Sounds, looks like Clay County is joining the pursuit.
3 times during the chase, which sped through St. Johns, Putnam, and Clay counties, deputies attempt to stop the dangerous pursuit using stop sticks.
He missed the stop sticks. He missed the first set, too.
Minutes earlier, deputies say Weideman went into the St. Johns County convenience store, shooting store clerk 29-year-old Malav Desai once in the forehead, leaving with only $400 cash.
We're in pursuit, law enforcement helicopter in pursuit of a murder suspect.
Fearing for the safety of the public, a Clay County deputy makes the move that will disable the stolen SUV.
Sands, we got a pit right before the bridge, Green Cove Springs, stand by.
On the ground, deputies quickly take the teenagers into custody, following a textbook pit maneuver that ended without injury. In the car, police say they recover electronics, also reported stolen in Daytona Beach. A few hours later, Morgan Weideman is interrogated in the presence of his parents, who can't believe what police are telling them. Weideman denies knowing anything about the robbery.
There's a dead clerk in St. Augustine right now, and his family's out there, and that's what we're investigating.
That's why I'm here. Are you high?
No, I ain't. I heard like that had happened, but I didn't know nobody thought it was us. I remember the police got behind us. We thought it was because the light was messed up. We just took off.
As I explained to you folks in the briefing room a few minutes ago, we are here for a homicide investigation.
But he doesn't even know.
Well, we haven't been allowed to speak to him until you got here.
If someone put a gun to someone's head and blew their brains out, you would think they know. Do you not know?
I want to know that. I thought we were here and got caught for crying out loud.
They're saying you shot a man in the head.
And did not like that.
Police also have eyewitnesses to the actual murder, as well as evidence that they've developed from cell phone records and Facebook posts from both teenagers.